going on, guys? So, it has been a while since I've shown any of the new animals, and I figured, you know what the hell? I'm going to show you guys a couple of the new animals that you guys haven't seen before, so let's do this. So, this first animal has quite a story to it. It was actually me and Ryan, or Fat Man Dank, grabbed this animal at the Anaheim Expo, and I'm gonna take it out, and I'm still wearing one glove because I still have the blister from the burn. Well, this right here is about a 1,500 gram male het albino ball python. Pretty much an adult. He is breedable. Everything's good. And the story behind this guy was, we went to the show. I'm gonna put him down. Put him in here so you guys can take a look at him. He's actually a really nice looking ball python. So me and Ryan went to the show, and we were just hanging out, walking around, seeing what happens. And when we're walking around, we see this snake sitting in a little plastic container, and it says free. And then underneath it says P.S. He is mean. You're like, what the heck, right? He's like an adult het albino ball python, free because he's mean. Well, first off, I was thinking, okay, I bet he's probably a little bit mean, but who cares? He's a ball python. Getting bit by a ball python doesn't hurt at all, so who gives? Second, I thought, maybe he's sick or something. Maybe he has mites. Nope. So I'll explain more as we go on. But so basically what happens, we're at the show, we're like, okay, he's mean. So we decide, you know what the hell? We'll take him out, see if he's mean, see what happens, and just test it out. We take the snake out. It's just sitting there in a ball, just scared out of its mind. Doesn't even try to hiss, bite, do anything. It is so totally chill. So totally ball python. Like, look at this. Just total typical ball python behavior. Completely chill. Not head shy at all. Totally prone to biting. Just does not want anything to do with harming me. He just wants me to leave him alone, and he doesn't even mind being handled. So basically I got a free het albino ball python. And after about a week or so of having him in quarantine, I brought him to the vet and had him checked out because I just wanted to make sure, oh gee, well, I mean, if he isn't mean, what really is the problem with this? So I brought him in, and he was absolutely 100% healthy. Nothing wrong with him at all. Didn't have mites, didn't have any sort of infection, bacteria. I mean, he was like immaculate. And that alone is amazing, because most snakes, period, can be in good health and won't have as good of a record as this guy has. So yeah, so I got this snake for free, and he's totally cool and quite the awesome little guy. And about 2 weeks after all this happens, he bit me one time. So he bit me like on the hand or something one time. Didn't even hurt, and it was like the funniest thing ever, because I think the baby sunglow biting me hurt more than this guy biting me. So it really was nothing, and it just proves that some people are just little wusses over snakes too. Like, they don't, I don't know, I just feel that if you're gonna sell or get rid of a het albino ball python for free, why? Like, why? Just, I don't understand. Even if it is mean, who cares? But, and then my other thing is, what if he's not het albino? Well, oh well, who cares? He's a normal, either way. Like, he's cool, he's chill, and there's a cool story behind him, so I like him. Alright, next snake. Alright guys, this next animal was probably my only 100% impulse buy. I knew nothing about this animal when I got it, and I'm ashamed of it, but it turned out okay, so I'll explain things after I go grab it. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see this, but this is my African mole snake. So basically, this is a female African mole snake. She's about 5 foot long, and they're from South Africa. And I saw this snake, and I originally, when I first got it, I was with, I think, Jeff Evans 13 at the show. It's probably going to try and bolt, but I'm going to try and get a good view of it so you can really see why I got this animal. But it's like shiny, like glossy, silverish, weird, cool, really just neat colors. And I originally called it my 80s snake. I'm not sure why, but it reminded me of the 80s. So I called it my 80s snake. And these apparently, when I got this, I knew nothing about it at all. And it got upgraded to having 2 gloves because I don't really trust this thing too much. And for reasons I'm about to explain. Okay, so basically, this is an African mole snake. I knew nothing about this when getting it, basically. And from all my research, I found out that there's basically no information about these guys whatsoever on the internet. There's a tiny bit, and basically what everyone just says is these snakes, if they bite you, they tear the skin and will cause you to basically need stitches, and that is why I'm wearing 2 gloves, because I don't really feel like getting stitches right now, even on the off chance that it would bite me. I don't feel like messing around with that chance since I have shit to do today, and getting stitches would get in the way of that. So basically, these are a South African snake. Well, they're from most of southern Africa, and these have been known to wipe out entire nests of rats. From what I've read, in one feeding, they will wipe out entire nests of rats. Don't even think about it, you crazy little bastard. So, as you can hear, it's hissing. It's getting a little pissed off. And the other thing that I read is basically African mole snake is Africa's version of the whole like bull snake, pine snake family and gopher snake family in the United States, or in just the Americas, really. It's basically that. It puts on a big show, goes crazy, hisses, and does all this, but it's typically not too bad. So that's the mole snake, and a couple other stories about this guy. The second she came home, I take her out of the bag, she bolts and goes underneath the couch. Sucked. I was pissed. She started like, I didn't have gloves on at the time, she started hissing, open mouth, like trying to bite me and stuff, and as you can see, she's really pretty quick. She's getting kind of antsy right now. So yeah, she bolted like that for the couch, and she made it. And she got right underneath that couch and tried to strike at me to get me to go away, and I did because I didn't feel like getting bit at the time. So I just let her go where she wanted to go, and then grabbed some gloves and grabbed her out. And it was very interesting. It was a fun little experience for me, but as you can see, it's a really beautiful snake, and I'm really glad that I got it and now get to have the experience with them. And these can actually have up to 80 live young. They've been known to actually have close to 90 or more than 90 live babies, which is really cool in my opinion. And yeah, guys, that's the African mole snake.